Que lo que, a lot of things happened last week. My people in Dominican Republic is in the news again. I don't know if you guys know that Speed did a whole, and you guys don't know who Speed is. If you don't know by now, Speed is a live streamer that's been streaming all over the Caribbean, right? And he's been hitting Puerto Rico. I saw my boy Chente. Chente, tú eres el duro. And it was cool, but he went to Dominican Republic. Sabe que yo me encanta mi gente. Emma, the stream was fun. I'm gonna be honest. I don't watch live streams. And it was a great live stream. Like he went to Dominican Republic, and you see him caminando por I don't know. He was like in la capital. Like I think he was in la zona colonial, but he was walking through la zona colonial, which is like the oldest city in the Western Hemisphere, right? And it was fun. It was a dope ass live, bro. And the only reason I watched it because everybody was like, yo, he broke the record. The Dominican Republic broke the record. 1.6 million views, like higher than what he did in Indonesia. I don't really watch this, so to be honest with you, I don't watch live streams because it's just me. So I get on, bro. And at the same time he's doing the live stream, I have to watch it because I got to support it. Ya está la República Dominicana. Yo soy dominicano, que todo lo otro. Yo tengo que apoyar a la gente de uno. ¿Tú entiendes? And I also want to see how streams work. Because I would love to live stream myself and do some fun things with my friends. And right? And matter of fact, there was a Dominican Michael Jackson, bro. I don't know if you guys see it. There was a Dominican Michael Jackson, which was hilarious. That Dominican Michael Jackson got no moves. And that Dominican Michael Jackson is always there. I remember the first time I was in the city over there, I saw the Dominican Michael Jackson. He got mad at me. Because he hit, pero dale. I was fucking with him. I ain't gonna lie. He hit, dale, Michael Jackson. Dale. Coño, pero este Michael Jackson no se mueve. Bro, my man can't even do a moonwalk. Bro, if you're gonna impersonate Michael Jackson in the street, bro, por lo menos, do the moves or algo, muévete. You can tell he's an older guy, though. So whatever. Enough about that. Entonces, yo estoy viendo esta vaina, and it's a dope live. And then, and if you watch the reaction of Speed, where he's like, oh, hit 1.6, the 1.7, 1.8. And I'm not gonna lie. I was like, I don't know. That something didn't seem right because, at the same time, while Speed had like 1.6, 1.7 million views on his thing, if you looked at the Alofoke has a reality show. When we talk about Santiago Matías is like the biggest streamer in Dominican Republic. All right, he has shows that go viral. Like he does like reality shows, but he started like the Casa de Alofoke where people go and we have influencers stay in the room for like in the house for like 30 days. Matter of fact, like I spoke about him before. When it comes to media, the man is a genius, right? Am I a fan of his? No, I'm not. He's done a lot of stuff that's controversial. Like I'm not a fan. But at the same time, I don't hate the guy either. I have no emotion towards the guy. I don't care. Right? If he wins, I give him props. His wins. If he loses, he loses. But there's one. He's a very controversial figure. Ese tipo está acostumbrado de hacer vaina. Yo no sé. Yo no puedo vivir así. Right? And but at the same time, he has his Casa Alofoke. It had like 1.2 million views or 1 million views in Casa Alofoke, and at the same time, Speed's thing is at 1.6 million views. So it's like there was something off. And I thought about it while I was watching it. I was like, it doesn't sound right. It just feels like something doesn't feel right. Like there's some bots. For me, it was just like there's some bots, probably. If you look at the numbers, right? And if you look at it, come on, let's take a look at this, right? Let me say, because I'm gonna tell you the beginning of this damn drama that's going on right now. So, if you look at it, Speed comes out the next day. He was like, I think he was in Jamaica this time. He was like, yo, my stream was botted. He comes out and says it. Watch this.
Yeah, about that stream, we never broke our record. It was a great stream, but we only peaked at around like 300K. I talked to the YouTube reps. Somebody bought that stream. The Orbe, yeah, about that.
So he's saying like the in DR, somebody bought the stream. That's it. That's all he said. He said he didn't name no names. He didn't say who it was, who he think it was. No, you got to see his reaction when he first hit like 1.6 million or something. I think here it is. Come on. You can tell he don't believe it. But look at his face. He's like, there's something going on. He's
Are you serious right now?
he's like,
Are you serious right now?
this is awkward. This is awkward. He don't believe. You saw the way that they looked at each other. They did not believe it. It was like a little awkward silence of looking at each other. He was like, "Hey, the y'all saw that? Y'all saw he was." Nah, he didn't believe it. He didn't believe it. It didn't make sense. So when Speed comes out and goes like, "Yo, tú sabes que somebody bought the stream," he didn't say it was Santiago. Tell me how this dude Santiago gets so offended that he pays 100,000 pesos. 100,000 pesos to delete his mural. Look at this. Look. So he gets so offended that he said that somebody bought it, Dominican Republic stream, and he was like, no, we're going to delete it. He's trying to say that I'm bigger than him. I'm like, if you that offended and he didn't say your name, you looking guilty, my brother. That's all I'm saying. Because no innocent person acts like that. No innocent person, but like, if you're innocent or buying, but like, yo, I didn't buy it. I would never do something like that, you know, but maybe somebody did, right? But for you to be like, that is so offensive for you to say that somebody bought it. You are looking guilty, bro. You are looking guilty. Mind you, I don't know if he bought it. It just doesn't make sense. But you wouldn't act all guilty. Like if nobody said it was you or nobody's thinking it's you, you could have easily said somebody else probably got on the stream and bought the stream, because Speed was like somebody in YouTube. You see what I'm saying? Somebody, a rep in YouTube told him like this, and the peak stream was actually 300,000. You were bought it. He didn't. YouTube is telling him. YouTube. Why would YouTube make that shit up? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know if it was bought. I don't. It could be a number of things. People say that he has a Discord, that Santiago has a Discord, and a lot of times he offers prizes for people to do multi-streams and stuff like that, and stream from different devices at home, and he probably pays people to do that. I don't know. I don't know how legitimate it is. There's also people in Dominican Republic saying that there's a company that works with YouTube that said that his streams are not about it. Again, when I looked at the company, it was not even a company from YouTube. It was not the company that they're talking about. YouTube never came out and said, oh yeah, his streams are not about it. Right? I also believe he looks guilty as shit. He looks guilty. It's like somebody getting caught cheating, and then you be like, somebody in this room cheated. And the one that's cheating goes like, I can't believe you will say somebody in this room is cheating. How can you accuse me of cheating? What makes you think I'm cheating? I can't believe you accusing me of cheating. I did not cheat. I never cheat. I'm like, at first you'll be like, oh, my bad. But you keep going, like, you're going that far. I'm gonna paint over a mural. You're guilty. You're guilty. El que no tiene hecha, no tiene sospecha. There's a Dominican saying. Que no tiene hecha, no tiene sospecha. And if he did so, I also think like he also gets a lot of numbers. Like there's like when it comes to his own, I think he gets great numbers. Are some of the numbers inflated? Probably. You never know. But he also does get great numbers. You also can't deny that when it comes to his own shows, that he does get a big audience. I remember when it was New Year's. When it was New Year's, everybody, I think it was Christmas. There was Christmas. Everybody was watching Casa Alofoke. Everybody in Dykeman that I saw, everybody was on that. Anywhere that I saw a Dominican, they were on their phone. I was doing shows, bro, with my boys, with Mr. Nueva York, everybody, and people were in the audience watching Casa Alofoke. You also can't deny that people watch his stuff. And he's successful at it. I don't know what he does. If there's something else that he does in order to freaking raise his numbers, and so be it. And then I was thinking to myself, and I was like, ¿qué coño? Yo sé mucho de esta vaina. And I'm thinking to myself, how come I know all this shit right now? You hear, what the fuck am I doing? Knowing all this shit. What am I doing? Watching his shit y lo que está pasando con él. So I got off the internet. I said, I got to get off the internet. Because how the fuck do I know all this shit? No. I'm not going to be wasting my time no more. I said, I need to get off the internet after knowing all this shit. So, whatever that is, whatever. At the end of the day, who gives a shit? One thing I'm happy about is Dominican Republic was showcased. Is embarrassing a little bit that is being showcased in a negative way of the whole body thing overshadow the beauty of the country, because Dominican people we're very beautiful people. Somos gente alegre. When Speed got there, he started dancing like Perico Ripiao. There was like a live little Perico Ripiao playing, and also like him trying different fruits. Dominican Republic is full of different types of fruits that you never even heard of. I think we have the biggest vegetation, bro. Like Dominican Republic is such a rich country, bro. Me encanta mi país, coño. Me encanta. Every time I go back, I'm in love. But it's just like little things like that. Yo, coño. Can we live, bro? Can we have something? Can we have anything? Live streaming is set up like that, bro. I think there's different types of live streaming and content creators. There's content creators that do stuff positively, right? And wants to talk to people and get to know people and do positive content. But there's also another side of content creation, right? And I was talking to my homegirl earlier today, right? And we were sitting there and I was like, why there's so much like manosphere and red pill and negative stuff on the internet? You know why? Because especially live streaming, to go viral, people got to clip you. So people go to the extreme. So they reward bad behavior. So when people get rewarded with bad behavior, they're going to continue with the bad behavior. So now we're seeing like a whole society of people like that have normalized bad behavior because we rewarded bad behavior. And I think it's only going to get worse. So, I don't know, Speed, I think in the beginning he did some bad behavior stuff, but now he's like doing some positive stuff and streaming all over the place, and he goes to different places, like he's showcasing the Caribbean. That was pretty cool. Like he met Tainos. I never met Tainos, right? But there's also people that also make a lot of money. Santiago does a lot of negative stuff. He's also rewarded with a lot of stuff that he does, right? He even there was once he put out a tweet calling some girls, some black Spanish women chimpanzees. He ain't get canceled. They ain't getting canceled. People just see that like, oh, they applaud this dumb stuff. We see all these guys like we see the Quebecers. We look at Fresh and Fit, bro. They get rewarded with bad behavior, and streaming is just like that. And those people are influencing the next generation. I also think that is on us to change things, man. I think we have to really be conscious of what we consume. And people like watching that. People watch. I don't watch it. I don't watch Casa Alofoke. I don't. After the whole him calling those women chimpanzees and him going to Spain and calling a trans woman a man, and there was a lot of things I'm like, I don't support that. Yes. But either way, that's what I had today to talk to you guys about. I know I got some cheat, man. I'm like, oh my God, we got to talk about what's going on in the world right now, son. We're here in New York City. New York City is looking a lot better right now. I'm going to have a couple of shows coming up. I have a show in Arizona. So my people from Arizona, I'm going to be there on the 21st for Father's Day. June 21st, Father's Day. Okay? Bueno. Thank you for tuning in for today's episode. This is episode 49. Send me messages. Write in the comments what you think about what we talked about. Bueno, I love you. Que la pase bien y los quiero mucho.